Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to explain how you can make platinum as a free-to-play player in Diablo Immortal. Of course, you can still do these things as pay-to-win, but obviously there's no need to. So if you're not putting money into the game, number one, just real quick, do your dailies in the Battle Pass, do enough to get 120 battle points, and you get 300 platinum for the day. You can do that every day. Um, Also, you can be getting your dust and your runes from the Elder Rifts, and you can turn the dusts into Fa runes and use those to craft gems. So go to the jeweler. The ones that use Fa runes, you can craft a 2-star. The 1-star, that's for 28. The 1-star for 7. And then you can do get a chance to get a 1, 2, or 5-star for 22. In my opinion, the chances are way too low for anything. If you look at the chances here to get a 5-star, even in 2-star quality, the chances are too low. So it's not worth doing that. This is basically doing the same thing. If you get an eternal legendary crest, you're gonna get a legendary gem with the same chance of it could just be a 1-star or 2-star. So the best thing for this, I think, is to make the 2-stars or the 1-stars that you can sell. These other ones are not sellable. As you can see, there's a little icon in the top right there showing that you can sell. And if you look at how much the gem power that each gets you, which is the reason most people are buying these 1 and 2-star gems, is just to use as gem power. The 1-star is just 1, and the 2-star is worth 4. So for the most part, the price of the 2-star is about 4 times as much as a 1-star. So coming back to the market, this is where you're going to actually make your platinum, is selling gems, both legendary and regular, and skill stones. And the market just kind of got reinvigorated with the server merges and prices kind of taking on, I guess, the average of all the servers. I didn't realize my server was way cheaper than the ones we were going to be merging with. I wish I would have known. I was kind of an idiot to not check the other servers before the merge. But the Blood-Soaked Jade, I actually bought one on my server. It was hovering. It would go back and forth, up and down between about 60,000 at the lowest and 80,000 at the highest. And so I bought it when it was 60, and then I sold it when it was 80. I figured I'd just make a profit and then buy it when it was low, down at 60 again. And of course you have to take the fee into effect. There's a transaction fee when you sell, and it's 15% of the sale price. So selling for 80, when I sold this for 80, they took 12,000. So I sold it, so I got 68, so I made 8,000 platinum off that. But now look at the price. It's up in the 90s, hundreds, and I'm talking about for a 3-star specifically. So three-star quality of the Blood-Soaked Jade. So I'm thinking, though, this has come down. I mean, it was in the 110s, 120s, and we're a couple days now. It's a couple days past the server merge now. It's down into the 90s. So I think prices will come down eventually, but prices are way up, and specifically on regular gems, I was very surprised. So damage, everybody wants. That one is always going to be, and there's not even any, they're completely out of stock on everything. That one is always going to be max price. Now, all of these other ones, besides the damage, the armor pen right here, this one's usually always max price as well. Everything else was down to like 150, 200 for the bottom ones. Now it's up to in the 300s. So, and then for the most part, if you look at the higher, what usually happens is instead of a rank 1, 350 there, if you go up to a rank 2, they're closer to the max price you can sell at, which is 400 for these. And then since 3 of those make a rank 2, it's 1200 for these. And then for a rank 3, 3600. See, we're getting, the higher rank you go, the closer to max price you can sell, because the people that are buying these are just looking to, massively upgrade their gems, and they're most likely whales. So, and the supply is low enough. So, but if they're, just trying to massively upgrade, they don't want to buy a lot of little ones and have to upgrade a million times. So they're going to buy the highest ranked ones. So I noticed a lot of these had they're completely out of stock on everything except maybe the rank 1s. So if you have a rank 2 or 3, or 4 or 5, you can sell it for max price, which is what I did here. If you see, I had 3 of the rank 2s, or is that just, yeah, topaz. That's 3,600 right there that I just made. And then you can see the transaction fee right there. They take 15%. And then this one, the rank 3 citrine, which I'm surprised, that's usually a pretty low priced one. But like I said, the market is kind of bare right now, and there's not a lot of supply. So you can sell these for max price. Now that's for the regular gems, which I should mention, you get to get sellable regular gems. You got to run hidden layers. So anytime you see someone saying there's a hidden layer, hop in. Even if it's below your hell level, for the most part, I don't go for that. But if you really want a lot of gems, just go to any level hidden layer and you'll get gems, regular gems. Now for the legendary gems, what you want to do is figure out what the kind of average price is and what the highs and lows are. For the most part, these 1 stars are what you focus on. And so these, before the server merge on my server, were like about 800, 850 on average. So I would buy them if they were in the low 7s originally, and then I started spending too much platinum, so I made it so only if it's below 700. So in the 600s, I would buy, and then sell it at 800 or more, because you got to take the transaction fee into account. Usually, I'd wait till it's in the 9s, and then I'd sell. So you're always making, just a little bit at a time, and you can just keep doing that, keep flipping, and occasionally, so as long as you've got the platinum, you should come in here to the market and just look, and occasionally you'll find one that's way lower, and you just buy that, and you can sell it either right now or wait for the price to go up and the supply to drop, so you can sell at a better price. So right now, where they were at like 800, now it's more like 900,000 each on these. It's already come down. They were all above 1,000 right after server merge, but now it's coming down. So I'm gonna wait. In terms of buying, the prices will go back down. But in terms of selling the 1 stars, since I bought them all in the 6s, I was fine with selling this 1 star, Carson's Invigoration, for 946, which I will do for some other 1 stars as well. So just make a small little profit there. And then for the 2 stars, like I said, since they're worth 4 gem power instead of just 1, the price should be 4 times as much. So, look at these, and these are about the same price they were before the server merge. But I bought, using the same logic as before with I only bought in the 6s. That meant I was only buying if it was like for these, like 2400, 2500, 2600, something like that. So I bought, you can see if you click on this thing, you can see your history. Power and command for 2600, and the low right now, well, it was 41.45, so I listed it for 39.38. So, you know, listing it at, I equaled the lowest person on these, or, you know, if there's less of them, you can do that. You don't have to always undercut them. And especially once you get into 2 stars, or especially on 5 stars, if you choose the price that's one lower than what the current lowest is, that can be a huge drop. So it's all right to put it at the same as whatever the lowest current one is. And then the last thing you can sell is skill stones. So as you pick up your charms, these things here, you can salvage them. After you salvage 8 of them, I think it is, then you can upgrade another rank 1 charm up to rank 5, like the one that I have equipped here, at which point you can turn it into a skill stone and sell it. Don't buy these if you're free to play. I wish I didn't spend any money on skill stones. It's just way too expensive for how hard it is to get what you want. You know, it could take you multiple tries to get that skill to be the one that gets imbued, and then if you want to roll for higher percentages, you got to do it all again. So don't buy these, but definitely sell them. So when I'm deciding, I'm collecting these, I try to keep ones that I know are for abilities that people are going to want to have on their charm, as, you know, with the damage boost. And to help you decide, you can come here and look at that, whatever is on the charm, whatever skill it is. So Barbarian, and I had Undying Rage, which actually, yeah, it's, so what it used to be is so you want to sort it here by price low to high and see what the lowest price is. Usually I would try to aim for ones that were like around 1800 is what they were selling for on the low end, you know, maybe 1700. There were even some that were in the 2000s, some abilities, just because there wasn't that much supply and they're good abilities. So this one, you can see the low is 1139. And then I also had Whirlwind. You gotta click this again to sort it. So a higher low end there of 1395. And I'll look through the other ones. I have some more in my stash too, but pick whichever one is selling for the most, and you know, rank that up, turn it into a skill stone, bring it here and sell it. It'll be in this second tab here. Oh, I forgot I actually have some. So once it's completed and it has all 5 skills on it, look through all those skills on in here again in the buying section. You know, find whatever skill it is of those 5 that are on the thing, and sort by the price low to high, and whichever one is going for the most, you know, put that as your price. That's you know, the best way to actually sell these. If you just, even if one has 2 abilities on it from the same class, unless they're really desirable abilities, you really should just price it based on whichever one sells for the most, whichever ability. Because at one point I could sell these for max price, which is 2500, but that's definitely not the case anymore. So yeah, just look at the prices of the different abilities that are on it. So those are the different ways that you can make platinum as a free-to-play player. I hope this helped you. If you appreciate it, if you learned something, if you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.